Antalyaspor are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So things are underway. Not the most convincing of passes. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. That looks a good ball through. Pass somewhat off target. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Great vision. Always onto this. Tries a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Antalyaspor finding themselves unexpectedly behind. In towards the back stick. Senesi can get it clear. And he's only too happy to take that back. Now it's Messi, and he's worked it through. Dani Olmo. Now it's Hazard. Alisson gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Mateus. No way through. Yamal receives it in a wide position. Oh, great leap! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Well read, and the danger is averted. And he can clear it away. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now that looks a decent ball. He's found... Oh, shooting chance! And a neat finish! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He's got away. That's really well manoeuvred. And this is Messi. Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mendes picks it up out wide. Getting up there! In again. Oh, good effort! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition.
Yamal! Antalyaspor with the corner, they're first. Yamal! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Cristiano Ronaldo. Vitinha. And it's Mendes. He is through here. Molina getting this one clear. And back in possession and ready. Decent chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. That's really well cleared. Played back in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Mateus. Nice looking ball. Oh, perfectly measured that. Alisson claims comfortably. Molina. Now it's Messi. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Senesi. Here's Vitinha. Pinches it off him. Aims beyond the defence. That's a lovely, neat pass. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Corner number 2 then. Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Van Dijk. Nuno Mendes. Cristiano Ronaldo. Never the sort to be shot shy. And Mateus. Harrison gets across to intercept that. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Antalyaspor clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Martinez. That is good alertness. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So off we go again. Antalyaspor not having the rob of the green at the moment. They are trailing. And that should get the job done. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Antalyaspor have their third corner. That's not going far. Out for a throw. Koundé. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. He's found space here. He's picked his way through. Now who's going to be first to this? Now he's got space here. Oh, played through for the wide man. Nice interception, well timed.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Delivered from distance. He's having a hit! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Antalyaspor are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And this is Drogba. Drogba showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Drogba. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
So we've reached the hour mark. Well, played right into his path. It's Drogba! And he's stuck it away! And they are right back within touch! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Antalyaspor may be down, but not out just yet. And it's Maçı. Nicely weighted ball. Can he latch on to this? Oh, sweet feet. Drogba. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Pass is just off target. Antalyaspor choosing to make the first change.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
That is ended up in no man. Takes a shot! And that's a sharp finish. Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting cut out like that.
And a really good game is threatening to break out here.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Barcelona have it back and can go again. Looking for the run. Can he get it through? Drogba. Oh, well played. Well, loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Antalyaspor really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
That's an imaginative pass. Alisson getting this one clear. Shot could be on.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Tries to play it through. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Maçı. Oh, no joy this time. Molina. Antalyaspor are running out of time and out of options.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter.
Oh, terrible pass. Now, can they get him away? And he's let fly! And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And he's managed to get rid. Looking for a runner. And now they can clear their lines. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's clever. Real chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That's going to go a long way. Beckham. Kokchu.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Mateus. Knocks it into space. Goes for a shot! He's got away with one there. Nicely shaped ball. And we're done. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We're up and running then. Yokohama F. Marinos appear to be going with a 3-5-2 formation, Jim.
Well, I can tell you, Peter, that I actually always like playing in this formation because as a wing-back, you get more freedom to go forward. As an orthodox full-back, you had to be more selective in the runs you made. The back three should be able to deal with certainly one opposition striker and possibly two. And that's why I liked it, because I didn't have...
Yamal! So what can they make of this? Threads one in. Can he latch on? It's Asa! Loose and again! And for a moment, time stood still. Antalyaspor with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that should get the job done. Yokohama F. Marinos are looking to go forward now.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
So much time and space here.
Andrei Shevchenko has to be the greatest player to emerge from the former Eastern Bloc.
Yeah, he is the name, isn't he?
Well, when you think he terrorises Europe's best defenders by doing the most beautiful work in the beautiful game, and we're talking goal machine.
Kamavinga, but it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Oh, that's a fine challenge. Kane tries from distance. Oh, a very decent attempt. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Kane. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's onto this. And he's heaved it away. Now it's Wirtz. Great vision. Yamal receives it in a wide position. Now it's Drogba. Oh, shooting chance! He's delivered all right! Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
After 23 minutes is number 20, Didier Drogba.
Antalyaspor have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And the pass is intercepted. Wirtz! Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Played in again. Point-blank header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Cleared without hesitation. Oh no, this does not look good. And he shoots! Great effort, but no way through. Kovacic is always looking to break lines. That has ended up in no man's land. Beckham did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Works it forward. Kukcu. That's going wide left. Foot in. Yamal. It's a pretty loose pass. Disasi with the clearance. Oh, what has happened here? Quick look. A header! You've got to be quick to recover this. And he's quick to get rid. And he thumps it clear. Nice looking ball. Great chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish imperfection.
That has not gone well. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Yamal. Yamal! And he couldn't finish.
Lamine Yamal deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Modric, passing is crisp and sharp. Shevchenko proves just a little bit too strong. Lovely, now then. He's having a shot!
1 minute added time.
And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Stood up well to him there. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Donna. The whistle's gone and that's it for the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Antalyaspor can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. So straight into the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
And it's Shevchenko. He has found the way through. Pinches it off him. Antalyaspor needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal. Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Alexander-Arnold. Modric. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And back to the keeper they go. Still just a single goal between the sides. Not the most convincing of passes. Now Modric. And Beckham! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Substitutions taking
So time
place.
for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Nice physical challenge. Mbappe, aimed at the far side. Disasi attempts a clearance.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
That's a cute ball.
Might want to be careful there.
And this is Park Ji-sung. Park Ji-sung!
Antalyaspor are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Now it's Camavinga. He's shifting. Decent chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Oh, easy pickings there. Shevchenko. That's been cut out, well played. No way through. Some resolute defending there. Oh, well measured. Raya clears without hesitation. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Substitution in progress.
That's really well cleared. Antalyaspor have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Applies the finish! And that's off target.
Antalyaspor certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Substitution.
Antalyaspor making further changes here, and in quick succession. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of, go make a nuisance of yourself.
Taken back almost at once. Turns back here, probably the best option. Alexander-Arnold. Yamal. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Nicely weighted ball. Mbappe! Raya gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Raya breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Antalyaspor can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
That's the keeper's ball. He's picked his way through. And no, he's seen through all of that.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
He's in plenty of space here. Tries to get it clear. And claimed it back swiftly. Well, that pass isn't the best. And there goes the final whistle. Antalyaspor have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Guardiola, Peter, is a fella who appeared on the scene after a meteoric rise on the international scene, but he really is, for me, the blueprint of the modern centre-half, and of course he can play at left-back too. He's old school, he's uncompromising defensively, and he is truly outstanding on the football.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Howson does really well to win the ball there. Can he get on the end of this? Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. De Bruyne. That has ended up in no man's land. Into the channel. Out of play for a goal kick. Dani Olmo. Nothing much to report on so far. Each side waiting to make their first move. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe has got himself a free kick. And it's Rodri.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Donatoni. Here's a chance! Oh, cracking effort.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
De Bruyne. Still goalless at the moment. Now it's Yamal. De Bruyne. Ambitious ball here. Now that's well seen too. Rodri. This is a promising build-up.
Oh, great feet, that.
He has found the way through. Oh, lovely feet. He is such a good mover. And a chance! Goal! Galatasaray! The first significant strike. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Galatasaray have taken the lead.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Yamal. De Bruyne.
Galatasaray genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link-ups.
Well, that's the impression I'm getting.
Yeah, I think you'll want to make sure you give the opposition a different look with each attack. Variation, unpredictability, you know, that's always key to success.
Rodri. De Bruyne. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Beckham. Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Drogba had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Howson calmly anticipates. Beckham. Oh, that's fabulous. There's the shot! Well taken goal. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Antalyaspor restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And here's Mbappe. Maçı! That is decidedly lacking.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Rudiger looking to pass their way up the pitch. Distributed tidily. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Pass somewhat off target. Hernandez. Now that looks a decent ball. Yamal receives it in a wide position. He's picked his way through. Played in. Oh, good play! Goal! Galatasaray! And they get themselves in front! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Galatasaray with the lead. That's been cut out, well played. Drogba. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Koundé. Now it's Yamal. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And it's half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that, to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And we are back on the way.
Antalyaspor can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Maçı. Antalyaspor, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Antalyaspor can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And it's Koundé. Kupchu. Now it's Shevchenko. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Rudiger. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. And here's Shevchenko. The ball has bounced loose now. Oh, it's come loose. Galatasaray appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Now it's Yamal. Maçı threads one in, delivered low. And he's going to be disappointed. And the shot! It's a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
62 minutes is number 17.
Galatasaray go up by 2 and are looking good.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Substitutions taking place.
Galatasaray have got it back and they'll have another go. Antalyaspor perhaps contemplating their next change here. Ball is over the line. Antalyaspor making further changes here and in quick succession.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence,
Substitution in
as
progress.
you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Shevchenko is fouled. Donadoni ready to try one. Donadoni! Antalyaspor with the corner, there first. And he gets rid in a hurry. Shot at goal! Oh, in he goes again! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Antalyaspor have their second corner now. Tries to get it clear. Galatasaray have the chance to go the other way. Koundé. Kukçu kept his eye on it, and he's there. De Bruyne. It's a really well-measured ball, and he's quick to return it. De Bruyne has found the net here, of course. Beckham needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Well, he's been dropping into space and spraying balls all over the pitch, so enough seems enough now.
Beckham looking for the run. Rodri. And it's De Bruyne. And Guardiol. Can he get it through? Oh, Red, nice interception. Rudiger. Rodri. Over to the right flank. Howson cuts it out. Now, can they get him away? He's gone for goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? It's not an especially good pass, that. Donnarumma gets it away. Great vision.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Substitution for Galatasaray. Number 23, Yamal. Coming on to replace him is number 7, Mohamed Salah. Substitution.
Rodri. Massaro. And here's Mbappe. Mohamed Salah. Nicked it back promptly. And it's Salah. For De Bruyne. Rodri. Played out towards the right wing. Plays a sharp little ball here. De Bruyne. Galatasaray claiming a corner, and the referee concurs.
For Galatasaray. Number 17, De Bruyne. Number 6, Jules Koundé.
Oh, greatly!
In the field, number
Harmlessly
11,
behind.
Lookman. Number 26, Melina. 4 added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Oh, well played, well played. Rodri. Lookman. Pepe. Rodri. Rudiger. Well, there's the clearance. And the volley. And with that, the end. Antalyaspor perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We are just getting started. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's the keeper's ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition
Tries from distance. And for a moment, time stood still. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct and providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Kimmich. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Vermeer. Now it's Couch. That's going wide left. And that pass just didn't quite work. And they've got rid. And he's quick to snatch it back. Threads one in. Now it's Hazard. First quarter of an hour gone. Nice physical challenge. Still goalless at the moment. Kimmich. Gerrard, never out of the action for very long. Aims beyond the defence. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Yamal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Lamine Yamal clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Antalyaspor with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Messi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That is ended up in no man's land. Busquets. It's Kimmich. Vermeer. That has been slung wide. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is Drogba. Now that's a fine challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And the ball is out of play. Busquets. Gerrard. Vermeer. Gerrard. Tries to pass it through. And this is Drogba. Engages and forces him off the ball. Can he get it through? He's in plenty of space here. And this is Neymar. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
First breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from...
It's Drogba! Just off target.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Trippier. That looks a decent ball. Messi. He is through here. It's a sweeping cross.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Busquets. Now it's Couch. And he was quick to react. Searching pass he's played there. Busquets. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And here's Neymar. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And this is Couch. There's the shot! And that's in! And they're threatening to fly away here. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Drogba! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And this could be the final action of the first half. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That's it, 45 minutes up.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And we are back underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too...
Oh, great leap! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Shirtani, some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Looking for a runner. No, he's just misjudged that one. That has not gone well. Now it's Hazard. And Torres! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Raya is there to clear. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's the throw. Spread to the right. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Not the most accurate pass. Fermin, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Fermin showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And the through ball. And he cuts out the supply.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And this is Torres. And it's Alex. He's having a hit! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 3 coming up. Cleared without hesitation. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that has left him in a heap. Shotani. Antalyaspor, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Messi. Knocks it into space. That is a brilliant interception. Defending of the desperate. He's going for goal! There was plenty of power on that. Trippier. Oh, some astute defending there. Driven in. Impressive jump! Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Antalyaspor are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Kimmich. And it's Trippier. Fermin. Trippier. And he's had it nicked away. Gerrard. And it's Lopez. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Koundé promptly onto that, and that is that. Looking for options for Moots. Torres! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
It's a good effort, and you can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And that's a real chance missed. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Alexander-Arnold pokes it out wide. He's got away. Ball in towards them. Oh, good effort! Mbappe is flagged offside. Barcelona choosing to make the first change, and the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
No, that's been intercepted.
Antalyaspor have more than played their part in this game. Based on the second half display, they deserved.
That could spell trouble. Kimmich.
Well, they can at least...
Oh no, what has happened here? Looking for the far post, getting up there! And no, he couldn't find the finish. That's really well cleared. Tries to play it through. Alexander-Arnold. Fermin.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Looking for the run. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Gerrard. Now it's Neymar. Tacho gets a foot in here. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Deftly away.
3 minutos de descuento.
Pass somewhat off target. Busquets. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Trippier cuts it out. Fermin. And it's Serginho. And that's that. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer. Well, what are your thoughts on...